Yo, what up, y'all, man? Listen, I am back with another video. Now, today, I'm going to discuss an actual topic that someone requested, which is student loans, right? I posted up a testimonial. Someone asked me, how did you get the student loans removed from the credit report? Now, it's super important to understand, guys. First of all, it is a few ways to remove accounts off of a credit report. But in particular, when I want to talk about student loans, I want to start by saying I want you guys to be very, very mindful when it comes to student loan debt. I want you to be very mindful of how the student loan is reporting. And I want you to be very, very mindful of why exactly you are disputing the student loan, because as I've told you guys in previous videos and as I explain to people all the time, a student loan can actually benefit your credit score depending on the history, depending on the status of the account, right? Because a lot of times with student loans, you had these student loans for a long period of time, which can actually benefit your credit score. However, if the student loan is a collection, if the student loan is a charge off, and it is actually damaging your credit score, there are a few ways, there are only 4 ways information gets deleted from your credit report. So simply, guys, the information cannot be verified, the information is incomplete, the information is outdated, or the information is simply wrong. It is simply wrong. So let's first touch on outdated, right? Outdated information is information on your credit report, guys, that 7 years from the default date, it needs to be removed from your credit report. Now, when the information is wrong, that can mean that the student loan is not yours. That can mean that you may have experienced identity theft. If the information is incomplete or unverified, that can mean that that information is not being reported accurately, right? So when you're looking at the data, when you're looking at the data last activity, data last reported, open date, close date, when you're looking at the late payments, when you're looking at the payment status history, when you're looking at all of this information, the balance, when you're looking at all of this information that's reported on the student loan, right? You are not only matching it up with each bureau, so TransUnion, Equifax, and Experian, to see if that data is accurate across the board, you are also matching it up with what you know to be true. So say for instance, you might have had a student loan. You opened that student loan account in 2022. That student loan is saying that it was opened in 2023. You may have documents stating, hey, I opened this student loan in 2022. The account is reporting 2023. That is wrong, right? So according to the FCRA laws, guys, the information has to be accurate and complete or must be removed from the credit report. So, like I said to you guys, it's not just student loans. There are other accounts as well. So when people are going through the disputing process, when people are disputing, the accounts themselves, they're trying to figure out, well, how did you get this information removed? The first step in getting information removed is you do have to dispute. You do have to have a reason to dispute, right? So while you are disputing the account, what is your reason for disputing? What account you are disputing, and on what basis are you disputing that information? It's super, super important. When you're writing your dispute letter, you want to be very clear, you want to be very concise on exactly what you are asking for. Now, on the other hand, you may have an account that is reporting positive and some information may be incorrect. That does not mean that you want to delete the student loan. That may mean that you want to request to have the student loan actually updated on your account. Because if the account is reporting positive, if the account is benefiting your actual credit score, then you do not want to just completely remove that account. You want to actually just have the account updated to make sure that information is reporting accurately. But like I said, you want to be mindful because we never want to remove information on a credit report that is actually benefiting our credit score. You do not want to remove information on your report if it's actually benefiting your score. Because if you remove that positive data off of your credit report, now you can actually do more damage and you're not actually benefiting your credit score. So it's imperative, guys, that when you are looking at your credit reports, you can even print them out. If you have a printer at home, you can print your credit reports out. You can mark those things up, man, and really dig into the information to see exactly what is being reported and how accurate that information is being reported, right? Excuse me. And lastly, what I'm going to touch on, and this pertains to all different type of accounts. A lot of times, people send one dispute letter, the account isn't deleted, they give up, they say, oh, okay, man, well, it came back verified, they're saying it's verified, things like that. Understanding that first round of dispute letters that you send out is beginning the investigation process. This is literally just beginning the process. So do not necessarily give up because you had one round where it said the information was verified. And also, when an account is outdated, when an account has reached the statute of limitation and that account is not actually removed from your credit profile, a lot of times the credit bureaus do not automatically just remove the information. And that's why I always tell you guys in all of my videos to review your accounts, review your credit information, because it is your job before anybody else's to make sure that the right information is reporting on your credit report, that information is reporting accurate, consistent, and it matches up with what is supposed to actually be on the account. So be very, very mindful, guys. Make sure, like I said, with student loans or any other collections or charge-offs that you are looking to remove from your credit report, that you are analyzing that information thoroughly, you are reviewing that information thoroughly in order to write the best dispute letter, in order for you to get a deletion. Peace out.